Previously on Paranormasight, the 7 mysteries of Honjo.
We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at our service.
Oh, hold on now. What just happened? I never said sushi.
Looking forward to it, boss. Damn, just don't let him argue his case.
Wait, since when were you included? There goes his salary. And now back to using my friend to relive the twist of this story. Hello everybody, ﷺ here, back again with more Paranormasight, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I completely butchered that. Let's say hello.
Hi.
But yeah, we are continuing. Again, this series will continue. It's not cancelled. Especially now that they actually announced a fucking sequel to the game after so many years. Well, it's so many. It's like, what, 6 years? 5? It's in a lot of years.
Around half a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad that Square Enix didn't can the series. Because they have canned a lot of the projects in the background, which I'm sad. But anyways, let us continue. Yeah, from the cliffhanger from the other day.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Sorry, I'm a little laggy right now.
Fair enough.
Alright. Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. Dirk, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. Everyone, come quick. Look at this.
Oh, yep, is that very that. Huh?
Whoa, what's up with this room?
Oh shit. Whoops. Fuck. What was the button again?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here!
Whoa, could that be Michio's dad?
Nah, that's her stepdad, at best.
He's
If that.
her stepdad.
Yeah, my bad. He's her stepdad at best, if that. It's got to be the body of Kichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it. This man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up.
Yep.
Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Aria, did you find ＪØJW's body in the same state? Now that you mention it, it looked though as ＪØJW had died from a number of heavy blows.
Same cause of death. And also, don't mind the USB sound. That was just my USB keyboard. I realized that for this game, I don't really need a keyboard, a USB keyboard. Let me just get the shit out. Okay, there we go. What are you suggesting, investigator?
It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous! You're suggesting she actually revived? It's got to be that. If she's alive, then...
Oh! My apologies for interrupting. I know we just arrived at an interesting plot point. Yeah, no shit!
No shit!
But do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Do you, Seth?
No.
Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? Do you?
You do.
And so, I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Where was she?
I need to remember the fucking names of these places.
Michio Shiraishi, the one that committed Sudoku off the building.
No, the places, not the girl.
Oh? Oh, the places. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to remember the places.
Okay,
Yeah, the bridge.
Yep, Smira River.
River.
Former Yasuda Gardens.
Okay.
Rygoku Bridge. The candy shop Senoya.
Okay.
Komagata High School. Midoricho Park.
Okay.
Michio Shiraishi's house. Honji Bridge. South Warigasui Street. Shijima Residence. And Kinshibori Park.
I'm gonna rule out the bottom 6, so everything below the gardens, basically.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna rule those.
This, just ruled out. Gotcha.
Yeah, all of that ruled out. I'm only looking at the top 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had the Komagata Bridge, Sumida River, Komagata High School, Candy Shop Senoya, Michio Shiraishi's house, and Honji's Bridge. Need a little reminder on all these places?
No.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have faith in my memory on this one, since they're all ringing potential bells. I don't think she was at her house, if that's the case. I might rule out her house.
Oh, yeah, so let me just save.
Yeah. My gut's telling me the candy shop, I don't know why.
Let's go for it. I see, very well. Congratulations, you are correct. I'm also surprised you got that one right.
Yeah.
As expected, you got it in one go. Yeah, if you got that wrong, you will still be able to point the correct one, but then he will tell you got that one in so many tries. Just rubbing it off on your face that you lasted this long without the right answer.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love this because they treat you like, as somebody that actually is paying attention to the story.
Yeah.
Like, they test your intelligence. They say, hey, you pay attention to the story? Well, riddle me this, bitch.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Anyways, let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time.
What? So you really think Michio Shiraishi is alive?
In the words of you, fuck no.
Just think it through and it all becomes obvious.
It tracks, but do you really think that girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ.
Good, I'll get on it right away.
I'll start investigating this place. Be sure this isn't lacking in stuff that needs a looking at. Here's a bunch of photos of the same person posted on the wall over there. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Huh? Whoa now! Hold on, these photos! These are all of Fumushika and Ejima. Gross!
Yep.
Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more pasted up over here. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders.
I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine?
Let's keep looking around.
Shit is getting interesting!
Yeah.
If it wasn't already.
It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is.
They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time, they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it.
I love when mystery games have people that, know their stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's kind of.
I mean, it's kind of obligatory to have somebody like that, but you will be surprised on some games that don't have that.
That's also kind of the reason why I wanted to stick with the detectives so much, because they actually know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, especially given the fact that they actually have a section of the police that actually knows about paranormal stuff, because they know it exists.
Exactly.
And if anything else, it also makes light on the police actually being competent.
Yeah. Unlike a certain kind of police we know.
Yep. I mean, they still fucked up on the kidnapping years ago, but you know, they're better off if anything. It's way better than what we had.
Oh, I was thinking of a different kind, but okay.
I mean, that one too, but you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna name names here.
Yeah.
Oh my. Who knew the chief inspector was an expert on the occult?
I just chanced upon that information. Bullshit. The girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. Oh yeah, no, fair.
Yeah. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd, if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all.
File updated. Western black magic. While magic is often classed as a branch of mysticism, or may variously refer to the likes of witchcraft or astrology, here refers specifically to Western black magic. In the Middle Ages, the line between science and magic was blurred, with the pursuit of the supernatural considered a legitimate academic discipline. Astrology was regarded akin to astronomy, while alchemy was accepted as scientific fact and would eventually evolve into what is known today as chemistry. One discipline, however, was considered wicked and shunned accordingly: black magic, the practice of using magical knowledge to strike a bargain with demons. In contrast to the socially acceptable subjects studied by the intelligentsia, black magic was most prolific among the lower classes. It was the common people who suffered most from the ills of the day: war, famine, and sickness, which perhaps led them to seek aid from unholy powers. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in orthodox modes of teaching, but instead were recorded in tomes of dubious credibility. Yeah, that's just real.
Yeah.
I also love this type of games when they combine real life shit with fiction.
I think you just like this game.
Yes, but also, there's another series that does the same, and that's why I like it.
Yeah. It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual or whatever was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night.
You thinking why was the one chanting?
I had to say, could have been one of the ዄJWs as well. If we look through these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they were trying to do.
All books.
There are old books scattered everywhere. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. One of them French.
Or Spanish.
It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around.
Oh, great, thank you. Thank you for saying that, sure.
The sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame.
Newspapers cutouts.
Look at these. Pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from the newspapers and magazines. Who put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was.
You think the ﷺJWs are somehow connected to Nejima's case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too.
Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here?
Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He's announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree.
Oh dear!
Oh yeah, we haven't mentioned that shit!
Yeah!
There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard.
So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either.
You don't say.
That's right, we talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light.
You don't say! You were the kid from back then! You were really brave. You did a great deed.
Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea.
Shit, you barely look a day old, my man. You barely look a day old.
Yeah. So you two have met before. Fancy that. I've been worried that Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am.
You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type.
Oh dear.
That asshole. I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now, he's got the one-sided read too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown.
Seriously?
Bitch, you didn't hear me the first time? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatening to kill my daughter.
Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here.
The fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head.
Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichika Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room may hold a clue to Nejima's location.
Let's hope so.
The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite.
The opposite?
What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration?
But then...
Ooh, yeah, if we put that on his head, what do you think would be the outcome of that?
It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind.
Don't worry, Richter, you're quite a spectacle yourself.
Is that a compliment or the opposite?
I think he meant it as an insult, she meant it as a compliment. Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? She meant it as a compliment. He took it as an insult. These aren't just cut from publications. They're even snapped a number of shots of their own.
They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures?
Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. This drawer is really cold. It's really old. Not old, not cold. I saw the C and I placed it to the side. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I take a look inside?
Huh?
I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right?
Right. Area isn't here, so let me take a look at it. There's just clothes in here. Not much variety either. Can't say they were big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Yeah, of all the things, the drawer doesn't actually have anything.
With the window and storm shutter closed, no light gets in here at all. Pitch black. The neighbors mentioned they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago.
Okay, oh, no, it still is.
There are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual?
Hey, don't touch anything, you hear?
That's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as is.
All this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. Okay, now let's address the actual elephant in the room here.
Or the is he bald? I was gonna say the bald man in the room. Is he bald?
He's bald. Yeah, he's bald.
Okay, the bald man in the room. There's nothing around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai.
You seen him before?
I heard he had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation.
Is this what a curse does to a person?
Ma'am, it'd be better to not look so closely.
It's amazing.
Uh-oh. Lady, you're supposed to be, you know, trying to not pass off as a curse bearer here.
Yeah. Rule is what it is.
Thank you, Richter.
Yep. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves?
Well, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead.
Thank you. Huh. This seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same runes are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you'd call these grimoires.
Grimoires.
It's all up on
Technically.
grimoires. Fuck.
Yeah.
I swapped the R and the I. Damn it. Look, I hate reading, but I also like reading. Oh. It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me, though.
You think the CY guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual?
A bunch of handwritten notes beside the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were serious about this. Why doesn't look like the type to be into this stuff. But you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
But why would he be studying black magic?
According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous.
Resurrection, like the rite.
I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons.
Oh, this one from here. What is it?
This looks like a journal. Probably UI's.
A journal.
Mm-hmm. His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone.
Vine boom.
Oh wow, now this is something.
What is it? What did he write?
This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So, this Kankichiro Iwai fellow. He'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years.
So he was into black magic from the start.
He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seemed he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire.
You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar.
But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that ญัØJł told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison.
Oh, well, now that's a connection.
Yep.
What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence.
Likely not coincidence. It seems like Iwai took an interest in the ญัØJł murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. You might even say he worshipped the man.
Worship? ญัØJł of all people!
This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. Since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as ญัØJł, he made sure to get in contact.
This is a lot. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of ญัØJł being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection?
To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years, we've been searching our heads over the motives behind the ญัØJł murders.
Yep, it's been a mystery to us all from the very start. Whoa, now! Wait just 1 minute, do you think? No way. Are you saying?
That's right. The murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by ญัØJł.
Well, shit. You've gotta be kidding me! So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic?
That's what the evidence suggests. However, ญัØJł tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. So where'd the body go?
It's like... you can barely see it here.
Chief Inspector, you might think this is all stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that ญัØJł and Iwai were both acting in earnest.
This is batshit insane! You're telling me that ญัØJł did this all for some hokey-pokey resurrection? Shit, resurrection!
That means there must have been someone ญัØJł wanted to bring back to life.
Ugh! Damn, that's it! That has to be it! Fucking hell, it all makes sense now!
What? What is it?
You're kind of yelling right in her ear.
Yeah. Sir, you're hurting my ears.
So, about the ญัØJł murders. There's some information that's being kept from the public.
One.
When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby.
A baby?
It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly.
I was gonna say, if someone actually got with that.
Oh yeah!
But no, based on what he just said, it's like he just picked them up from the street.
Yeah. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died.
So was ญัØJł the father?
He told us he'd found her under a bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
He found her. She was abandoned.
I've heard the parents threatening to leave their child under a bridge is a threat. But to think it really happens.
Yeah, no, threats like that come from reality.
Yep. I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers. So it's not without precedent.
Oh yeah, if you don't know this, way back in Japan, they will leave newborns in lockers, and they will just leave them and then just make it somebody else's problem. The thing is, it also led to a fuck ton of newborns dying.
Yeah, because not everyone just opens the locker.
Yeah. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind.
And it's starting to sound more likely now.
Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you heard of it. Many believe ญัØJW's guilty of more crimes than we got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing.
Yeah, I remember all of that.
Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant.
Goodness! That's horrific!
He killed her and dismembered her body. And we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from the inside of her. Don't misunderstand me. This is all speculation on top of more speculation here.
Oh, she is gonna throw up.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is a mother, well, ex-mother. Sorry about that one, but yeah, no, yeah, that shit. This shit must be going extra hard for her.
Yeah, she looks like she's about to throw up.
But I, for one, never believed that a man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge.
I'm feeling sick.
Call it.
Yep.
Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear.
Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility it was his child, and that maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true.
That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone ญัØJW would want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good a guess as any. So someone did get with this man. The fucking Phoenix Wright fucking death slam.
Yeah. For a second, I thought he was gonna say the fact that somebody even even got to him.
Okay. The fact that he obtained a curse stone suggests he might have it. He has an interest in the right of resurrection. I butchered that sentence so hard.
Yeah. Damn, you're right. And here I was thinking that he was only after the curse's power to massacre.
Chief Inspector.
Yeah?
What happened to the child?
Without a birth registration on file, best we could do was find the girl some suitable foster parents. It was decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future.
Well, I'm glad she was taken care of.
And he's just suddenly back.
But yeah, for all the little psychotic that ญัØJW is, she's still overall human.
Yeah.
It's just this damn fucking curse does that do all this shit of seeping the "you want to kill, you will kill." Honestly, thank God that we have that Sumi here. That he's such a chat that he can just take in these curses for strikes. In strides,
Yeah.
I mean.
Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in EY's journal. We know EY managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol, Nejima, while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick.
Right, he thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic.
Correct. Turns out someone gave him the idea. And get this. It was
Yep.
the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori.
Yeah, remember that she was talking about how she wanted to be eternal, some shit like that?
Yep.
Wait, the chairwoman of ዄ하구 Soaps.
So that's where this leads.
Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of getting old.
Growing old.
Growing old. Fuck it. If her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived, and she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty.
Ma'am, I think it's a little bit late if I can already see all this.
Magic rituals, and rites. She'll use whatever means necessary. Their tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth, and the like.
So she would even throw her money at the occult. The place's greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into the rite of resurrection as well.
That's what it all points towards.
You remember who Araishi was, right?
Kinda, I might need a refresher on that one.
The professor that wanted to know about the course's story because he would receive a lot of money. Now we know.
Oh, the guy
where
we
the
met at
money comes from.
the guy we met at the park.
Yeah. Now we know where all that
Okay.
money that was sent him for life comes from.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the witch of Hihaku pronounced at the
Pounced.
rumors of the pounced. Fuck. At the rite of the rite of resurrection. Fuck.
He
I'm fucking brain short circuited.
It started to sound like your brain circuiting. It started to sound likely.
It might also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for if she becomes young again.
Godly powers? What's that all about?
You can ignore that. Either way, I think UI took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce the family into taking him in to keep a low profile. The Shiraichi family, Michio and her mother, Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am?
Huh? This has something to do with me?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Ma'am, please calm down. UI moved in with the Shiraichis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth resurrection spell, but...
Restoration.
Restoration. Fuck. That meant extracting the life force from someone young.
So, it was Iwai, this man!
Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention, he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time...
Fuck! You got it! Iwai kidnapped Haruo Shijima's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone! That's fucked up!
Jesus Christ!
You're telling me that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child!
Yeah, well, on one side, even if you paid the money, you would have never gotten your child, so... Fuck. Yeah, ransom or not ransom, that child was not gonna getting out of there alive.
There might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. He must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses, and then kidnapped him on his way back home.
That man, he took Shuichi!
Ma'am, please calm down, I understand. But you must remember to breathe.
You don't understand! You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through! This isn't a joke! I wouldn't expect the police to understand! He'll never understand! Living sacrifices! What stupid idea from a stupid little man!
Okay, man. Let's just take a moment to breathe. Why don't we go get some fresh air?
I can't believe this! This is...
Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. Before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in this journal.
Oh?
Iwai got in contact with Nejima last year, after Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support.
Is that so?
He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in.
Damn it.
If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraichis, it seemed that most went to Nejima instead.
Wow. Poor Michio's life, Jesus.
Yeah. If Nejima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it'd probably be in that hideout.
Did he write where it is?
Unfortunately, no. Not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up among other things.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no, she's alive! took him a moment.
Mother. The fucking realization on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Hey, just like Richter told Haruo, breathe. Oh no, wait, that was Tatsumi. Never mind. Fuck. Breathe. Breathe.
I'm breathing.
Yeah, no, that shit got me too.
That's right. Michio Shiraichi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too.
Investigator, I'm asking you.
should be going. This lady's not well.
Person of interest updated. Kan Kichiro Iwai. The common law husband of Michio Shiraichi's mother, ＪØJł Shiraichi. Kan Kishiro started coming and going from the Shiraichi's household a little over a year ago. It seems he has served some time in prison, but the details are unknown. His deceased body was discovered at the Shiraichi's home. Kan Kichiro once made a living by placing advertisements in magazines to sell phony magic items and good luck charms. He held a nostalgic yearning for the post-war era when things and people were simple. He has nothing but negative things to say about the rapidly developing ostentatious world of late. Radical in his belief of that it would be better to tear down society and start over again, Kan Kichiro was content with his life, spent poking around in society's cesspools to make a few coins. When the Nejima murders were widely reported in the media, it had a great impact on Kan Kichiro, as he witnessed how a single act by a single man could cause a major rift in society. Perceiving Fumichika Nejima as a great hero, he began collecting every piece of information he could find on the man. Kan Kichiro was later arrested for his illegal business practices, and a chance meeting with Fumichika during his incarceration solidified his idolization. He was captivated by Fumichika's talk of black magic, and, following his release, acquired the grimoire Fumichika had hidden away. As for Toshiko Shiraishi, Kan Kichiro set his sights on her after encountering her at her part-time job. When he learned that the Shiraishi family was in financial trouble and could not afford to send Michio to college, he turned on the charm and took advantage of their weakness by offering them money. He revealed his true colors, however, after moving in with the family, and used violence and money to keep Toshiko and Michio under his thumb. All the while, his belief in black magic deepened, and he found a sponsor in the Hihaku Corporation. Kan Kichiro forced the Shiraishi family to perform various rituals, with any attempts to resist being met with merciless beatings. The mother and daughter were helpless to resist. After Hihaku offered Kan Kichiro great sums to intensify his work with the black magic, he set his mind to sacrificing a child in order to perform a youth restoration spell. For this purpose, he chose Chuichi Shijima, the son of ＪØJł, against whom Fumichika held a grudge. He attempted to enlist Michio so as not to alarm the boy, and when she resisted, beat her mother 20 times. With Michio's assistance, Kan Kichiro kidnapped Shuichi and locked him up in the Shiraishi house, and told the young and courageous boy that he killed Michio if he tried to run. While his actions were motivated by a personal grudge against the police, it was first and foremost an attempt to create a social uproar and break down in public order. So Kan Kichiro painted the crime as a regular kidnapping, demanding a ransom from the family. However, because of an embargo on the press, the kidnapping did not cause a public outcry akin to that of the Nejima murders. Infuriated, Kan Kichiro had Toshiko perform the sacrifice ritual by threatening to kill Michio if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kan Kichiro blamed her. Warning Michio to keep silent about the murder to avoid incriminating her mother, Kan Kichiro dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. The tiny corpse was found a week later in the Sumida River after floating through several canals in Honjo. Having drifted for days in the polluted waters, little evidence remained. Although Kan Kichiro performed no further sacrifices, his devotion to black magic only increased. Toshiko and Michio spent their days consumed by guilt, forced to continue serving Kan Kichiro until the day they died. Fuck!
Jesus! That is fucked!
Very. Holy shit.
It makes some of the shit you hear about today look like child's play.
Yeah. But also props to the writer, because I felt I felt how can I describe this feeling? It's like a gut punch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am?
I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits.
We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here.
You're right, but Richter, I feel grateful towards Michio.
Because she killed the kidnapper?
There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michiru is the one killing all these people, then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. ＪØJł, I mean. Hey, Richter? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is planning to cause a massacre to collect ＪØJł, then all the better. Wow.
Yikes.
I won't give up on resurrection.
Oh no.
Yeah, a broken woman with a hope on that thing is very dangerous too.
So, I'm counting on you.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is a little bit more forward, so shall we see this one?
Time.
40 minutes, around 46 minutes, so we can see this one, and then that'll be
Oh,
it.
it's only been 46. I thought we were nearing an hour.
Nope. Yeah. Same man.
All right, yeah. Keep her going.
Let's go. Kurokiyo Cafe. We have permission by the police to be here.
12 p.m. I almost
shit.
forgot.
Oh, hey. I'm gonna click on that.
Burn it up.
Burn up.
You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police, remember that.
Yeah, we know. It'll be okay.
So, what do you want to ask me?
Oh, yeah, just give me a second. Sorry, the transition was so seamless that I forgot.
Forgot the bird.
Anyways. Yeah, no, that transition was seamless. I did not realize. Yeah, this is the inside voice of ЯØJł.
Yakko. Yeah. Okay.
A cafe. I've never been to one before. How exciting. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but...
Kurokikyo Cafe, a coffee shop on South Warigasui Street. Kurokikyo, the cafe's convenient location, had made it a favorite of businessmen in the neighborhood. Although formerly a relaxing location where classical and jazz music were played, the cafe has begun incorporating some pop songs into its playlist at the request of customers. And most popular menu in item is a pilaf served with black coffee, although cream soda top with a large scoop of ice cream is also a popular choice. Jeez, I wanna try that shit. I have never tried that shit. Have you tried it?
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty good.
Fuck, I regret that I don't have why do you all guys have this shit and I don't have this shit in my country? Nowhere in the country can I find this shit. Fashionable Cafe is featuring jazz and live performances wearing Vogue until the mid-Showa era, when the number of cafes offering a carefully brewed cup of coffee in a relaxed atmosphere began to increase. Many of these locations also have public telephones, making them convenient meeting places. However, they also develop a reputation as hangout spots for delinquents, leading a large number of schools to forbid their students from patronizing them. In recent years, table arcade games have become a big hit, affording cafes installing them a steady stream of customers. God, I miss the arcades. Sadly, only in Japan they still have them, at least in bulk.
Yeah.
About my curse stone.
ЯØJł, if you would.
Right. We wanted to ask you about this.
Oh my, a curse stone! An Okami mask, that must mean the Fool's Procession. You two were at school last night? Damn, they're of all places.
ЯØJł, you're one of them! You're a curse bearer!
Calm down, Mr. Rishi. Araishi.
That sounded very French.
Araishi. Yeah. Again, I am French. Your reaction is too intense. It's kind of scaring me.
Ahem. Sorry about that. I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone?
What would be the best way to approach this?
Flatter him or intimidate him. Jesus Christ.
A little bit intense on that one.
Okay, if you can, put a save state here in case we only get to put one of these, because I want to see both of these.
Alright, should we start with intimidate?
Wait. Put it on save file 3. We could have save file 1 as our proper, our actual fucking save. Put it in save slot 3. There. We'll go back to this one. But yeah, let's start with flattering him.
Alright.
It's just, a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones.
Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well versed in this matter.
The only one we can count on. Mr. Araishi, won't you help us, please?
How am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask.
Thank you. Let's see.
Okay, now save it and save slot 1, and then load save slot 3.
Yep, gotcha, boss.
Let's see what intimidation gets us.
You're going to tell us about this thing.
Huh, is that any tone to take with a teacher?
I could always tell people that you dragged us into a cafe by force.
What? What are you threatening me? Then fine, ask what you will.
Thank you. Let's see.
Do we give this water?
Yes.
yeah, at least the same outcome, but this is funnier.
Yeah.
Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and 7 Mysteries curse stones happening now?
Oh, taking an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher, starting your questioning with your subject's origins.
Mr. Araishi?
I need to get better at saying his fucking name, because it's
Araishi.
actually pretty fucking easy for me to pronounce it.
You're not the one who triggered the curses, are you?
No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the ritual itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Onmyoto ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the Rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Why is it you want to know?
Well,
He may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up.
right.
Yeah, make something
Make
up.
something up.
Well, you see, we just have such intellectual curiosity, and think it could really help your research.
You're terrible at lying, Yako.
I see. Now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer.
Then how about...
Disappointed.
Oh, we figured you know so much since you're so smart. How disappointing.
How dare you? You make it sound like I'm stupid. You couldn't be more wrong. Do you realize how devoted I am to this research? Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in paper.
Yeah. Okay.
He worked. He got rage baited.
And the record of fate was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little-known onmyoji called Seiman Tsuchi Mikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Oh yeah, remember this. It will be important.
Yeah.
Seiman Tsuchi Mikado? I never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famous onmyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates. Huh. As brilliant as Seiman was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, and eventually found himself in Honjo in Edo. The Record of Fates are the writing Seiman recording on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself. The Rite of Resurrection makes use of Abe no Seiman's specialty, the Taisan Fukan ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. It uses soul drakes to replicate the soul of a dead spirit that has been caught. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul drakes in the first place. So the Rite of Resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then, when the soul drakes are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fates end there.
There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries or the curse stones?
There's nothing written about them in the Records of Fates. The curse stones are separate from the Rite of Resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite.
Huh. So that's similar to what Mio said, actually.
Onmyoji. An official appointed government position with the Bureau of Onmyo in medieval Japan. Onmyoji were tasked with performing divinations and rituals. They would employ the Chinese philosophies of yin and yang and wuxi, the 5 elements, to compose astronomical charts and almanacs. High-ranking practitioners use a variety of mythical arts, including ones that brought natural disasters and curses. Onmyoji were also tasked with exorcising demons through the usage of shikigami. Onmyoji thrived during the Heian period, in part due to the work of the famous Onmyoji and later founder of Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seiman. However, Onmyoji began to gradually decline in number after samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Although the services of Onmyoji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of shomonji, or hidden onmyoji, who worked for the common folk. Oh yeah, the Shijima kidnapping overview. I think we know enough of that, so we don't have to see it again. Yeah, the document that we just got. And the Rite of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, the manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. The forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by once famous onmyoji, local researcher. The local researcher Hideaki Araichi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at the academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. According to the Record of Fates, this mysterious ritual was devised by the gifted onmyoji Abe no Seiman. It converts the souls of the dead bound for the underworld with soul drakes collected as sacrifice through the Taisan Fukugan ritual. This secret art of converting souls to soul drakes is out of reach to all but the most skilled practitioners.
How are the 7 mysteries related to the rite?
Excuse me, Mr. Araichi. What is it, Miss ÇØJł? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the Rite of Resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof do you have of that? You really know your stuff, but about that. That was a somewhat sensationalization piece reading for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly. Rather, It's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it. And that is? Well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple of students so passionate about this topic.
Thank you.
This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. It was just after Simon arrived in Honjo. There are records of conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. Oh!
Oh.
A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with the claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the Elden Ring reference. 9 dead. The 9 mysteries in the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Yeah, 9 instead of 7. It fits. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is the same as Rite Resurrection? Yes, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, first Simon brought the Rite Resurrection to ÄDÄL. We can assume thus by this point Simon was likely using a different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events.
Okay, now I have to wonder, how many people do we know died so far for this time period?
For this time period, well, ญัØJł, we know he's dead. The stepdad, that's a fucking bastard. A random girl that the fucking that one guy killed.
The teacher?
Oh yeah, well, no, but there's also the teacher. Fuck. Oh yeah, right. The persons of interest. Shit, who was it? Oh yeah, hey. Then now you can see him. Where the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, the policeman.
Yeah, the policeman. This guy. Yeah, the step. Yeah, this guy killed a random girl too.
Yeah. So rounding that all up, what is it? 6?
Yeah, I think. So that's how they're connected. Then, if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries were basically required to gather the soul tracks necessary for the rite. How are the 7 mysteries related to the rite? And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I become even more confident in my theory.
You are?
Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etching to those who receive the curse stones.
Resentful memories.
ЯØJł, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtain your curse stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind.
Oh, I did.
Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involved dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 curse echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries. Thus, gathering the resentful memories grounded by the present curses and connecting them together, it will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident.
Huh.
That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your Wolf's procession, ЯØJł!
Mio, should I?
Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Tell them about the resentful memory.
Okay, Mr. Ä࿴Jł. I'll tell you about the memory of the Fool's Procession.
Excellent!
So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival.
Interesting. It's not that one then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims of the Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 ÄØJLs, one of them is Saban himself, or so I suspect.
Oh.
Ah,
Huh? Saban
it's
was...
gonna be the fucking one-sided read, isn't it?
Huh? Saban was one of the victims at the Honjo incident too? Meaning an Onmyoji as powerful as him also became a ÄØJL? Right. It would make sense that the curse stone tied to a ÄØJL like that would be special.
Power of a curse stone is different based on the curse echo? Mio! Then maybe with Samian's curse echo we could... Oh no.
Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
About the resentful memories.
Mr. Akaishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far?
I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Food Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Oh yeah, the Tsutsumi did tell them the resentful memories in the end. Good. They made good in the
Nice.
on telling him. Of those, the most important are the Food Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? First, the Food Washing Mansion. An Onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Simon, I'm afraid. A female Onmyoji who saw the rite of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Now, where we have heard that one before? Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Simon.
Oh.
Well,
Her ÄØJL is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse.
Yeah, just hearing the fucking ÄØJL. We're not for the fact that we could turn down the voice of it.
yeah, we can make ourselves go temporarily deaf.
Yep.
That detective did well to escape this one. So a female Onmyoji and rival of Simon was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This ÄØJL is from a craftsman of Natsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The Right Resurrection! Precisely, this man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Simon. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed, and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives, and so far they have done good in the deal. But they might not even find the other curse bearers, as I must take measures of my own. So I must take measures of my own. What's the trigger for the curse to occur? Another thing. Yes. You never really finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you?
He doesn't look very convincing.
It has something to do with how you obtain the Record of Fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is a culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? So this terrible will happen?
Yeah, actually, honestly, good to mention that shit.
Yeah, like, you've got limited time, bud.
Yeah, and also good on the fucking detectives to actually tell these girls about it, because thanks to that, now they can tell this about to him.
Yeah.
Again, damn, the detectives is really doing a good job here.
Yeah.
I won't allow potential hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. ﷺ, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the record of fates by a woman.
I mean, that is better than nothing. You could have told us that.
Yeah. You could have just said that.
A woman? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like.
So it can be a fanboy.
One month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript, and the rite of resurrection held within its pages. Oh wait. Spread the rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month? She specified the time period? I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all this. Hence I went public with the record of fates. ＪØJL and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news was a financial boon for me. Huh? ＪØJL? As in ＪØJL soaps? Right, I mean no, that's not important, just a personal business.
I mean, technically it's important for the other side of the spectrum, but that's not nor here nor there.
Yeah.
After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's where the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Is there anything else you know? Very well, I told you this much, I might as well give you one more thing.
Okay, guys, we're back. I had to transfer the bot that was on my computer to my drive. I run out of space. Anyways, okay, yeah, the video ended up at, oh yeah, here. Shit, wait, I need to say this. Whoops. Thank you.
You need this.
What might that be?
Fuck, I didn't. Yeah.
About Sayman's record of fates. There is sort of a continuation to it. Another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, the section written in Sayman's own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Sayman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy become its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident will turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really?
Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange?
What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information inaccurate?
If Samian died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written the addendum.
You really don't get it, do you?
Huh? Am I wrong?
Have you forgotten the ability Sayman possessed?
Of course not. He could use the rite of Oh. You're telling me Samian used it on himself?
The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then it is not possible that Sayman himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place. Is it not possible? Sorry.
But he'd still have to collect soul drags needed to use the rite.
Yes, and that's why they died. The 8 others besides Sayman.
What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul drags? That sounds like the same thing. That sounds like it's the same as what's happening right now.
That's why I needed the resentful memories to learn the truth.
I get it now.
The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set.
When I received the record of fates, the Yin scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Simon's blood descendants guarded it as it passed down. Supposedly, Simon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the two documents became separated, and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Simon had descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood even now? Yes, in fact, I tried to trace the lines as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known ḥØJł to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin scroll. I am sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin scroll, Simon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time, but haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything about other resentful memories or Yin scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. Not bad. The Record of Fate's Yin scroll. It is said that Seimon Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and use it in the collection of soul dregs for the Rite of Resurrection. The existence of the Yin scroll was indicated in as a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by a descendant of Seimon. Yep. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some more useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Oh, not good deal. Good deal. We're in search for information like that anyway, so two birds with one stone, as they say.
Yeah. 1 p.m.
Street. We've learned a lot.
So, to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the Rite of Resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin scroll may have info we want, since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it.
Right. If we could just find the Yin scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation.
But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it?
Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too.
Right.
What to do next?
So, Mio, what are we going to do next?
Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it.
Should we go back to school then?
Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. About the mastermind. Whoever is behind that voice that gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates? That must be the mastermind, don't you think?
Yeah. He said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary.
Huh? You don't sound like the Echo I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that.
Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now.
I understand.
I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female on ญัØＪł who was a rival of Simon. About the nearby area.
Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you?
Hmm? Oh, you mean where Michio?
Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers. Even though they always get cleared away anyways.
I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, ЯØJł?
Yeah?
When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too?
Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why?
Did anything seem different that day?
What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day, I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it.
I see. That's all I was wondering about, thanks.
Hmm?
Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, you again!
Oh, it's you! Whoa!
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. Sorry about the voice before, I had a little bit of a bronchitis. Who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. I should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the food washing mansion. The food washing mansion? So you're the one the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about? Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi, and that makes things this simple. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, hey! You're in the driver's seat.
ЯØJł?
Yes. Wait, what? Just now, was I doing something?
Sorry, Mr. Namigaki. What might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michio ÄØJł, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you will learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned shipping Michio. What do we do?
Let's talk to him, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be a cliffhanger point.
Well, I suppose we may as well hear what it is you have to say. Glad to hear it. Then shall we relocate her elsewhere? ĎØJł.
1 p.m.
Ryogoku Bridge. So, what do you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use your curse stones to bring Michio ÄØJł back from the dead. What? It's why I was pursuing the right of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Well... I'm sorry, this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. I was so sad to hear that
you were in the fucking car.
I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. Well, it would be great if we could bring Michio back. But we already decided not to use the Rite of Resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting the soul tracks for you if you gave me your curse stone, you know? We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. I see. Well, that's too bad.
Oh.
I suppose I'll have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Phew, I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Huh? ЯØJł? Uh-oh, did she go somewhere while we were talking? I finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not, but leading me to a secluded place? You got guts. So I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your cards down. Either you hand it over, or I'll have to take it by force. What? Why are you? No, no, no! She's here again! I don't understand! Wait! It was just an accident! I swear I didn't mean to! That's why I was trying to bring you back!
Oh.
You're already too late. Roll the credits!
What the fuck?
Yeah, so you got your first ending! Congratulations!
So that's why you saved.
Yes. Yeah, skip. After this, Fumiko Nejima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Ending 1, Michio's Grudge.
Oh, that was ending 1.
Yep. Reach. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, resume. From start. Namigaki's appearance. I like that we can. Yeah, that I can just do this. Very easy.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we go to school first. Sorry, but there's something we got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at ＪØJł Bridge if you change your minds. And that's where we leave it off for today. What a way to end it with one ending. Good job on that one, Seth. Even if you didn't need
we
to.
end it with an actual ending.
Yeah. But yeah, this more or less mark around, well, not really 50% of the game, but like 45%. Because I think a little bit this before it's like the 50. But hey, we're really close, honestly. And if we do a bit more on the coming days, we might just finish this game before the next game comes out. And if not, well, what's a little bit more waiting.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you guys liked the video, please do subscribe and leave a comment if you haven't already. It does help me out a lot. And become part of the Discord server so you don't miss out on any uploads to YouTube and whenever I'm going live on Twitch, whenever I have the time to and whenever I plan on doing it. And without that,
I bid you all, my dear travelers, adieu. So bye-bye, and have a great day, everybody.
Bye bye.